All righty, good day. I am going to be going over the expectations and the requirements for your narcotic count for Hope Care and Love. Okay. So, the purpose of the narcotic count is for any medication that is a Schedule 2, 3, or 4. And it is important that we complete this narcotic count at the end of every shift so that we can prevent or decrease the risk of any type of diversion. In the state of Virginia, it's imperative that we keep the count so that we're in compliance. Now, not all settings require it. Not all settings even review this. However, because multiple people are in the home and multiple people will have access to the medication, it's important that we safeguard ourselves. Okay, so you're going to watch the video. I'm going to go over the document that you'll be using going forward. Once you have watched this, if you have any questions regarding the process or the document, please call me. If you don't have any questions, there will be an in-service sheet that you will sign and notate that you have received the education and you understand so that when going forward, if you're held responsible, there's no issues. Okay. So I'm going to share my screen with you. Okay. So this form that you see here is the narcotic sheet that we're going to be using. We're going to have the individual's name on it. We're going to have the date that we're starting it in the home, and then the drug and dose. Each month, the date started may be different because it may be for July, August, September. I need for you to please pay close attention that I'm asking you to print your name. Okay. This is not the medication record where I need your initials or your signature. I want to be able to legibly read your name. Okay. So please print your name. Now, I gave an example here. It is morning shift. I am on morning shift. See Fairby in parentheses 7A to 7P. You're going to put today's date. You are going to notate what time you gave the medication. You are going to notate how many was in that pack before you gave the medication. Okay. How much you gave, one, two, or three tablets. What is the remaining amount? And then you're going to stop and you're going to put that form away. Now, I'm using Marquita as the example. Marquita comes on at 7 o'clock. Marquita's going to go in that drawer with you. She's going to pull it out and she's going to count that particular medication. She's going to put her name once she acknowledges that what you said is remaining is there. She's going to print her name. The form gets put away. Now, if the medication has to be given on Marquita's shift, Marquita is going to print her name, the date, the time given, quantity on hand, quantity administered, remaining. And then we continue the cycle. Now, if for any reason we do not give the medication, they spent the night somewhere or they're not home, please still put your name, put the date, put NA, the quantity on hand, NA for the quantity administered, and then the quantity remaining will still be the same so that the person coming on can acknowledge what is there and still initial. So the expectation is there's going to be a count regardless whether you give a medication or not. Okay. This is so that everyone who walks in the house will see how much the medication is in that drawer. Because if anything ever comes up missing, I need to be able to identify who was the last person who saw this medication. Okay. Now, in the event that there's any errors or this medication is not accurately accounted for, you will have to come in whether you're working or not so that we can go through this to ensure that we find out what happened with the narcotic count. This is one of those times that I cannot make an exception where we say you will come back into the home in 2 or 3 days and we'll get the count accurate. You will need to return to the house with Marquita and review the medication to ensure that we have an accurate account and find out what has happened with the number. If you have any questions, once again, please let me know. Please call me. Please do not complete this document if you're not quite sure. If you're passing the medication and something happens with the narcotic, we must know. We need to know that you dropped it or he refused it. In that incident, you're going to put it in a Ziploc bag. You're going to label it, initial it, put the time. You're still going to fill out your sheet, and you can put in a little on there, dropped, so that we know that's why you end up having to pull another one and your initials are on here. Once again, if you have any questions, please feel free to let us know. Thank you again. And yes, that's it.